figured out how to end auto fraud. It's pretty simple. You put cameras on, like body cameras on the police. You put cameras on all the mechanics, and you put cameras that are positioned that see every square inch of your car, right? And so you don't. The shop can have an option. They're not going to force people to do it, but the customer has to know whether you're a camera free or you have cameras. And what's going to happen is that the shops that don't want the cameras are going to lose business, because wouldn't you feel much more comfortable knowing that you get this, and when you're done, you get a video. You literally get that video with all the recordings, so it shows you everything they do to your car, everything. And then you'll have like people that can actually watch the video and like mechanics and tell you if they did it. I mean, you could watch it yourself. Most people have enough sense to be like, that didn't look right. Then you could send the videos through the internet to different approved mechanics that can view these videos and determine whether you were ripped off or not. Determine whether they committed auto fraud or not. It's the future, man. I'm telling you, it's the future. They need to make it don't even have to be legislated, right? Like literally, like, why haven't they done it, And so you really wouldn't have to legislate it, but if you legislated it and made laws around it, it would be much more effective, because, the whole idea where, you actually get a videotape of everything they did to your car. I'm talking cameras in the parking lot. So from the time they start that car and they pull it in there, literally they have to have the cameras on that car from the time you drop it off to the time you pick it up, and have your car. I'm serious, yo. I'm serious. It would end auto fraud, auto mechanic fraud. Seriously, yo. When I take my car to get it fixed somewhere, I just want to know that I'm getting what I paid for. Even if you're gonna fix something that don't really need to be fixed, I still want to know that I'm getting what I paid for. Because regardless, when they fix things, even things that, say I had another 10,000 miles before I have to have this thing fixed. Well, at least if you're going to fix it when it's not necessary, do it right. Do it right, Like, okay, well, I had 10,000 more miles, but, okay, well, at least give me what I'm paying for, I mean, for crying out loud. Everybody knows, man. They want to fix everything, They just want to add stuff and add stuff and add stuff, man. It's crazy. Think about it. That's all they got to do. They would have to give the opportunity to businesses to set up the camera system, and that's all the legislation would say is that you have to tell people whether or not your facility is cameraed. And the shops that don't rip people off, they're gonna buy that system with a tax rebate. They're gonna get a tax credit for setting up the system. And literally, like I said, every single time you take your car to that shop, it's got cameras on it the whole time, from the time you park it on the lot to the time you drive it away. And you get a recording of that. They have to give you the recording when you're done. When you get your car back, they have to give you that recording. And then when you go to an auto mechanic, they have to let you know by law whether they're a camera facility or not. And what would happen is, if nobody does it, think about it. All the businesses that are legit, that don't rip people off, they're going to get these systems put in with their tax credit. It's going to pay for like most of it, and bam, they're going to get all the business. So then it's going to create this thing where, you know, the shops that are ripping people off, what are they going to do? They're not going to get the systems. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. And then what will happen is, you know, you think it would cost more to fix your car, but not really, because, you know, once the system is set up, it's just a simple system with cameras and a device that stores the data and then gives you a digital copy of it. Simple as that. They could literally just send it to your smartphone. You know, on top of that, you could watch them do the work to your car from the waiting room. I mean, literally, you could have that connection through the web, and your customers could sit there and watch you fix their car. Now you're going to say, oh, they don't know how to fix it themselves, blah, blah, blah. You can go on YouTube right now and watch people fix cars. You don't need these recordings to learn how to fix your car. That's nonsense. And then the shops that don't, you don't have to do it. But you have to let your customers know that you're a non-camera facility. Plain and simple, man. Maybe back 25 years ago, it didn't seem like rough reality, but the technology today is so cheap for cameras and stuff. It's so cheap. It would be a simple program. Boom, boom, you put the cameras up. You have your mechanic has a camera on his head. Like literally, like all the mechanics have cameras on their hats and on their, you know, with multiple cameras, and then the cameras show literally, so it shows your car the whole time it's there. Yo, if nothing else, man, I'll tell you. Yo. I'm all stocked up on potato chip. Yo. I'm running out of room. I just stocked up this beginning of the month. Stocked up on that bad boys. Yo, think about it, man. It would work too, because the thing is, that what would be the problem, right? What would be the problem? Like, seriously, like, what am I worried about? My vanity? Not really. It's like insanity. Like I'm wearing a mask because I understand that I'm putting it on. I don't know. I just put the mask on. I just put it on, yo. Hold on. You see me now? You see me now? I just put the mask on. Be funny. Yo. You have a link right there on the internet. You can sit there and watch them fix your car when you're sitting in the waiting room. You could watch them. You can watch everything they do to your car. You could watch, and then you also get they have to give you a digital copy of it when they're done, and you could have it reviewed by an approved mechanic to make sure that they didn't rip you off. And then it gives you proof as well. It's plain and simple. They have to send you 3 copies. They have to email you one, they have to text you one, and something like that. Like you'd have to make it foolproof, you know? Oh, well, the cameras must have messed up. No. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that know what they're doing with electronics that can put safeguards in place, but they putting cameras in the shops. They want to stop the automotive repair fraud. Understand with the yard that you walk through, because you understand you love the peace, man. Understand with the complications in your mind. You can't even see what I'm saying, what I rhyme, what I did, what I don't, what I understand, what I won't, what I be, what I see, what I contemplate to be. With the C situations in my contemplation, my mind state's gotta understand how to debate the fate of your